Crypto ZX, where have you been? Where are the Kaspa updates? Apologize to my Kaspa family for, not giving you guys an update over the last 2 days. I did kind of have a little bit of something that came up, but we're back on schedule. Shout out to everyone that tunes in on a regular day-to-day basis. You guys are absolutely amazing. Let's sit together and take a look at what's happening with Kaspa right now, and of course what we could be expecting as we are going further into this week, as we are obviously going into Thursday morning. So if we're looking across the board, over the last 2 to 3 days, we have started to see the market tumbling back towards the downside. I would say specifically over the last 48 hours, especially when we retested $106,000 key resistance, which I have spoken to you guys about on my channel quite some time. If you're looking across the board, several projects, pretty much everything, almost everything is down right now. Kaspa down 5.1% with the price currently sitting at 8.3 cents. Also down 4.7% in Bitcoin compared. Now, if you're looking at the market cap, $2.2 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at about 50.9 million. Before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So we're going to take a look at the dominance on an hourly scale. So if you're looking at the dominance here, guys, pretty much take a look at it from May 29th. So May 29th, is where we did see a little bit of a drop, within the dominance, and, pretty much was short-lived and we made our way back up. But this was clear fake out in my opinion. The May 14th drop that we did see at 61.98% was very short-lived, because after that we are pretty much picking up steam like we've never left off. And the fact that we're seeing the dominance kind of seeing fluctuation within this range is also a reason why we're seeing altcoins reacting in a negative way, because BTC on the other hand, it did get rejected at the 106,600 key resistance. If you watch my channel, as I've said, we've been speaking about this key range for quite some time, and we got rejected at that level. If we turn this level into support, I'm projecting we see all-time highs, but as of now that's not the case. And if we stay below it, I'm going to keep it as simple as possible for you guys to understand. I'm not going to bore you guys with this, that. Pretty much how I personally take a look at it is, if the price of BTC is unable to claim back above this key resistance and turn into support, the area is open for BTC to go down to 100K. The area is pretty much open. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm just going to keep it as simple as that. So now let's say BTC were to fall down to 100K. That itself is a 4.2% move. What I would project in that case is for the dominance to start pushing back up. And remember, altcoins tend to go down, double or close to double when it comes to Bitcoin seeing like 4 to 5% pullback and dominance going up. So we are going to put that into perspective when we're looking at the Kaspa chart. But what's very interesting here, which a lot of people are neglecting, are not seeing, is the fact that how beautifully this support has played out. I have talked about this support. I might sound like literally like a broken record player that's been talking about this level over and over again, but this is the beauty of doing day-to-day analysis, right? And once again, we see it. We see confirmations. When we look at a day-to-day analysis update, we look for confirmations, and this right here is the confirmation we need. We're still sitting above this key support line. This support is holding onto its dear life, and of course now it explains why, as we were breaking towards the upside, why it was such an important level that I literally drew for you guys. We got supported here back on April 30th. We got supported here just a few days back, and once again we're being supported by here, which tells you how crazy of a support this really is. Because pretty much, let's face it, if we drop below the support, we are open to fall down to 7.8 cents. It's simple as that. That's how I'm currently taking a look at it. So 7.8 cents, that itself would be a 6.7% move. So let's say BTC were to pull down, and hear me out, even if Bitcoin were not to pull down, I personally think if Kaspa drops below this key support line, even if Bitcoin were not to even fall down to 100K, I still do believe this could really be a possibility. And obviously, the futures side of things to manipulate the markets, and that could really be in play. But I've told you guys this 1,000 times if you follow my channel. Kaspa is known for its major volatility. We've seen major amounts of fluctuations, major amounts of mega spikes within its price, and we see that once again. Of course, when it comes to the crypto markets, if you're just here to think that market just going to go up straight in one line, you're going to be making gains. Unfortunately, that's not the case. And I know it's a really, really hard pill to swallow for some people, but your boy Crypto ZX keeps it unbiased, gives you guys the most realistic analysis update, and that is something that I would like to tell you guys. So far so good, still liking how it's holding, because let's face it, from April 7th, we're still looking at Kaspa up 58%, give or take. So I'm liking what I'm seeing here, but very, very important key support line to hold. So we'll keep you guys covered. Let me know down below what you guys think. If you want to see more of these updates, you need to hit that bell icon and hit that red subscribe button. We'll see you later with Crypto ZX, and peace out.